Testing. My voice is a little weak today. Testing, testing. Okay. We should be live. Yes. My friends, welcome to another live stream for Months in SaGa UniverSe. We were doing book quests yesterday, but didn't finish, so I'm gonna finish it now. I can see that Akai and Keith are here. Welcome. Akai says you got your breakfast. I got my dinner ready. Oh, different time zones. I am heating up my coffee. I barely woke up. I was chatting with my friend yesterday till practically 2 a.m. Tried to wake up early, but couldn't. So we stopped on steep mountain, I guess, right? Yeah, that was the case. Opposite side of the world. Where do you live again, Akai? Good morning, friends. Are you going to have a banner Steam for the 7 Heroes banner? I will, Keith. But it would take time. I'm waiting for the full info. We don't have the full info translated yet. You are from Singapore. Whoa, that's a very good country. I think you told me before. That's where they developed Valiant Force. Shining Beyond as well. On Reset when the banner is released. Reset, the banner won't be released yet. Looking forward. We will be discussing here as well, as long as we get more information while we are doing the book. We can discuss, but a full live stream about the banners will be after Hans 43 make his post. His post is super helpful. Without his post, things will be much harder because it's hard to comprehend the video. Even if you are using Google Translate, you can get some things wrong. Hello, Capivara, welcome. But this is a must-pull banner. It's more about the priorities. Not everyone will want to PT though. There are good chances that people will get 5 of the heroes with, I don't know, 5 multis. Stuff like that. And it may be good to stop, depending on the heroes left. Because there are so many good characters coming up that you don't need all the characters all the time. That we already know, huh? Not this reset time, but it's going to be released, of course. Oh, imagine leaving for the last second. You think you skip? Really? You are a strange one. Skipping 7 heroes banner that had double the premium rates. A brave one indeed. Welcome, WP. How are you doing? He has too much value to skip, I say. Okay. Portals. Left region. Click too many times on the rock. By clicking many times on the rock, we unlock a path. Prefer saving for SaGa Emerald Beyond. You should be a fan then. No one is not that worth. If you say that, then you're not gonna pull because you're gonna see other broken units later. One of them lasted Long. No unit will last more than 2 months this rate. Cap is asking, who do you want the most from the banner share? You want bulk? At the current moment, I want ScherBR for fun. And Rock for fun as well. Because Lightning and Cold Squads, of course. Not even 2 months, probably 2 weeks or so. 2 weeks? SF2 is coming. And we want to get Gustave. Doesn't matter if he gets power creeped later. He's Gustave. He's one of my faves. It's also a 4-unit banner, if I'm not mistaken, right? I may be mistaken. Bar banner, right? Yes. 4 units. Well, who are you planning to pull WP? But those 2 first ones, my voice is strange today. Those 2, Rock and ScherBR, because Golden Lightning squads are broken right now. I want to make them even more broken. Because when you get the styles from these elements, you can say, okay, I can skip some units later. You want Rock and Wagner, but I don't know much about the others. ScherBR S2 is now 2 uses from 1 use originally on JP. But when you use the skill tree now, you recharge once or twice? Welcome, Miko. Love school change. What are the other changes, Eikai? Do you know? Nothing notable so far as you saw. The only scheme, we need to be sure. Miku and Eikai fighting for the first. Unlock it another path. Hello, Nameless. Welcome. How are you doing? A lurking donkey. He's ready to discuss the 7 heroes because he's gonna pull for all. So I heard. Books, we want to talk about banners. We don't have a full info yet. We can discuss banners while we are on this. God, my friends. Yesterday livestream got flagged by 4 different soundtracks. 4. Ever Higher, Grave Battle, Assimilation, and Reforged Bonds. UniverSe. Even UniverSe soundtrack is now copyrighted. It says Reforged Bonds UniverSe. And it is being identified as a cover. And Square Enix will then receive my money from livestream. My friends. Besides already helping the game grow, now my money will be... Super fair. Did you guys farm the shop from the past Saga Soul banners? I forgot to farm because I was farming the hard stage. I did, copy. There are some drops that only drops from current books. Let me see what I can do. What you can do is remove the whole audio from the part affected, and then the live stream becomes strange, right? Five times that the song play in the background. Ever Higher played 5 times. 1 between 3 to 5, 26 to 26, 33 to 34, 45 to 46. Another one from 1 hour and a half to 1 hour and 45 minutes. This is crazy, guys. I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It will remove the whole soundtrack. I'll try to just remove the monetization from the video. Whatever. Can I do that? It is easier. Maybe this removes the copyright claim. Square Enix? It's not really Square Enix. It's a company that does stuff for them. Better off not getting any money from the video, from the live stream, than to botch it up. Wait, so you have to stream the game without music now? There are some tricks, Keith, like apply a filter that changes the signature of the soundtrack to avoid this from happening. But you guys will listen to the soundtrack with a strange tune. This is ridiculous. Even normal videos are being flagged now, but live streams are harder because there are moments where I don't talk. If you talk too much on a video, it won't get flagged because they cannot recognize the soundtrack. So I'll have to be a talking machine. Really? Well, minus no good, plus or good, whatever. It's a must finish. You will also probably get the conquest as well. As things are not good enough, right? Because the channel viewership is dropping. They still do this to me. Can just sing the whole time instead. Oh my god. I couldn't. My voice would not would not fit. The other one has a segment that says the song is played from 6 minutes to 14 minutes. I'm posting on Discord so you guys can check. I don't mind not having music while you farm, but the reviews still need some music. The reviews have other types of music. It's not SaGa music anymore. I already stopped it. But the game, man, it's the game. I'm playing the game. I have to find a solution. Was that all? I wonder what Japanese streamers of the game are doing. I don't know if they are changing the signature as well. Maybe the case. Maybe they found a way. Or there are some other methods as well. You can contact the company and the company will actually allow you as a content creator to never be flagged. It's very specific and doesn't happen often. Only for big YouTubers.
You're welcome. Vocês ainda deram summoning for Liz, Madeline, Evelyn, Tsubaki. But also got PP.
But they copyrighted UniverSe soundtracks. That's really problematic. They didn't. It's a recent thing. Because when you copyright the UniverSe soundtrack that we know that it's from the game itself, then everything will be flagged from now on.
Every day, a new thing. So this is the first part of the first page.
Singing can be claimed too, yes, depending on how you sing.
There's a forum that links me here.
Copyright-free music is the only option. What are those bubbles here?
They are permanent, the same.
It would be a hassle and complicated. WP says, I would assume in JP there are different rules, as that's Square Enix Japan and not Square Enix NA. No, it's not really Square Enix. They hired a company that has this technology to find copyright music, and they have the... What's the word for that? They have the right to claim this stuff, and they use a YouTube system to flag stuff. There's also some skins about that, but in this case it's not. Let me show you the company that flags my stuff. VCPMCCS. Vietnam. Whoa, that is strange. Yeah, it's strange. The other one is Polaris Hub. Denmark, Finland, Norway, and Vietnam. PEDL, another company. And the other one, PEDL. PEDL, it's a company that Square Enix hires. But I don't know much about VCPMCS or the other one. Three different companies. Polaris Hub. It depends because sometimes different compositions will be registered in different countries. I know that there are some companies that just claim songs even if they don't. Yes, there was a lot of problems with this on YouTube. They still exist, especially now with AI. It's getting worse and worse. But I'm gonna try to remove the monetization from the live stream. I think that even the membership... No, I think the membership won't be affected. Oh, man. Yeah, I disabled the monetization. I don't want to be flagged. But it still says it's flagged. God damn it. I cannot delete 15 minutes of a live stream. For that company, there is a Reddit post about it. Let me check. But enough complaints, right? Let's click the bubbles. There's probably something on the bubbles, right? Of course there is. I feel like sometimes 5 clicks is not enough. I click like 10 times sometimes. Oh, there's something on the water. Oh, don't tell me there's just this. No, there's more stuff. It didn't say clear. I clicked that bubble. Maybe there's an order. And if you don't follow the order, it doesn't trigger stuff. Okay, I'm back. This live stream will probably be flagged again. Of course it will. I think I will remove the monetization right now to avoid that from happening. Can I? I can. Remove it. I don't want to handle with that. Very good. A song from Portal game? Strange that Square Enix will make a agreement with a company that also handles a Portal game. But there is this trick that I can probably do, and I add a filter to my background music that changes the signature slightly, like adding a little more bass or stuff like that, and it will bug the system. That's probably the best solution. But then sometimes the companies hire these other companies to the flag system. Like, just because it's made by Valve doesn't really mean that they didn't hire this VCPMC company. Oh man, more bubbles. Upright Society. Ah, CS. Ah, another thing here on the water. Nothing this time, just a boss fight. There are items in the wells on each screen. You have to tap many times to get it. Even on this one, the third part, Keith. Because I clicked it many times. Yes! They are increasing the number of clicks required then. It's a stone. Other people say it's a group based on Taiwan. Maybe. The UniverSe soundtrack may be flagged by Taiwan companies because UniverSe is developed in Taiwan. But don't worry, guys. Don't want to drag down the live stream. I'll find a solution. I'll try to alter the signature in the future. Yeah, it's because I'm seeing a lot of people dropping the stream. Maybe it's not cool to talk about this. Let me see if I can add a filter right now. That would change the signature. There is one. Tell me if the soundtrack changed too much. I'm gonna increase the volume so you guys can listen a little better. This boss looks cool. Yeah, it looks like I don't know, a fusion of the boss that appeared during Barthélemy scenario, Magoli, because he has the colors of Barthélemy. Yeah, I just applied the filter. Ah, yeah, multiple times. Got a stone. Really multiple times. This is with the filter. You cannot tell the difference right now. I didn't find this page because I didn't click the bubbles. This is with the filter, and now I will remove the filter. I don't know if the filter is enough though. Remove the filter now. Is any noticeable change here? This is without. Yeah, these tricks can be very interesting. I will have to open the monetization again then, because that will actually prove it's working or not, right? Let me add the filter. I will decrease the volume, guys, again. You just reverse the polarity. That's what the filter says. Okay. Done. No, I did increase the volume. It was louder because of the increasing volume. Thanks for the feedback, guys. I'm pretty sure reversing the polarity is Star Trek solution. Miracle solutions from science fiction. My mother was a big fan of Star Trek. Big fan. Like, for example, my last Remembrance video, I had to do the same trick because it was flagged as well. But then I did a trick on Adobe Premiere. There is a way to do that as well. You can also change the BPM and change the speed of the song from 100% to 99%. It's almost imperceptible. Oh, challenge version. And that usually fixes, they cannot recognize the song anymore. I'll see if it gets flagged. My live stream got flagged by 1 AM. Or 2 AM. 3 AM and something. I finished the live stream yesterday around midnight and a half. And the copyright claim came almost 2 hours later. Big time working Asian. Ah, they were working. In this case, Twitch has a better system for copyright claims because they just disable the song for the part without really giving you too much problems. On YouTube, it's not likely that you want to get flags. And Twitch, it's kind of, you know, pretty popular. People listen to songs and watch YouTube inside Twitch. There doesn't seem to have a big penalty for getting flagged. But in YouTube, you don't want. Another company that flags a lot of their soundtrack is Bandai Namco. When I was playing Tales of Arise, it also gave me a lot of flags. Ah, of course, there was a knight in here. A lantern! Oh, finally, here the lantern! What is this? Demonic beasts appeared. I think Hans would take some more time to make this banner preview on Reddit, because that's like 10 characters, right? Descriptions are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's kind of funny to say that Rock already has a new style on JP. Joe already has a new style. We haven't gotten this ones yet, and JP already has summer styles. It's almost like 2 weeks of characters at once. Remember the times when we had like one banner with 3 units? Okay, it was close to launch, but there was a time. Only one banner with 3 units during the week. I miss these days. Simple days. With characters with the passives Hard Wallop. Stronger on full HP. And you say, ah, I can skip this character. Yeah, you need a lot of clicks in some things. Easier to skip when that was the case. Much easier. When you look back, you can sometimes regret some decisions, WP. I was talking that on past live stream. That on the start of the game, it was not like we needed some styles. It was just convenience. They were a little better, not much better. Much harder for a style to stay around a long time now. But it's also double-edged sword, WP. Sometimes this is good or bad. It's good because people can drop in and start playing the game whenever they want. I remember that it was super hard to help new players play the game without matchwork. Imagine. All video clears had matchwork in the party and then someone didn't have matchwork. What would you do? Some fights were impossible without matchwork. Really, really impossible. Especially when we didn't have much healings. And our healings were inferior. The only way to resist damage was to buff. Or ailments even. Worse. The effect is not significant as I got it already. Yeah, even if a character has like 10 different effects, if the effect is not really important, it will be easily power creeped. One notable change in global. It's not related with global buzz, but it's no. What is it then? WP says I could not get the dexterity buff in matchwork at the time, and then I could not beat a lot of fights because of that. And you are a hardcore player, WP. We had less squad building back then, but our pulls value it a lot more. I think there's nothing else here. Hello, Michelle. Welcome. Oh, there's more stuff here. It doesn't say clear. Ah, it's because I didn't clear the challenge version. It chases with Glooming Dancing Blade on OG, which gives him 2 chases. 50% chance. From his past shadow style. Okay. Hey, Permanent Bennett, welcome. How are you doing? You can give defense boost when attacking. If he chases, he gives more defense boosts. Yes. He's already one of the good ones. This makes him better then. This changed because Global X changes from his past style. Not really something new was expected. Is it clear now? Yes. No, I clicked on the termite and it gave me a reward, not a fight. Rock didn't get any more? Let me open Discord and see if there's something else. Good morning, Mac. How are you doing? Yeah, you click and you get rewards. Again. Ah. Open in a boss fight. Pretty simple stage. You are up entirely too early drinking coffee. Same as me. But what time is it for you now? Late lattes. Who wants as well? Woke up at 6 a.m. It's 7 a.m. now. Do you have to work today? It's not early for me. No, early stream. Not early for me, yeah. I usually take care of my house stuff in the morning. The companies come to get the trash by morning as well. Around 11 a.m. or something. Woke up at 5 p.m. 5 p.m? Do you work at strange hours? I'll have to do the challenge version. I see, so you work at night time. I don't see people talking about buffs too much. You work by posting first only, yeah? So do you work on the mailing system? I drink a little bit of yogurt every day or milk because I have to have a specific diet. Trying to have that diet. Yeah, my nutritionist had a thing to tell me the last time I visit her. You have to have a good diet or else you're gonna suffer. Oh no, Pretinha. Pretinha likes yogurt. He does. A big fan. I will not comment too much on this, but since I eventually have to say anything about it, no, I am a single, and it has been for a long time. I think there's only 3 enemies here. I would love to be like this every time, right? 3 stages only. Not much clicking. When the rock is smaller, it looks like you have to click less. Well, dare say that when Pertina is just next to you. She's not my wife. She's like my daughter. I'm the father of cats. Not a waifu. No. Waifus are for simps. Just download the PNG. The cats are fighting. How to treat your kids then? Fighting because of yogurte. My daughter came from the streets. Look at this creature. The one yogurte, right? Don't allow me to stream. Ah, 3 stages and then a boss. Her eyes looks angry every time. I feel like the only cat that's really calm here is Jujubinha. It's the only cat. The other ones are angry sometimes. Both Pretinha and Popoquinho are angry. You guys see Jenna Dark is out on PS5 now. $10, not bad for a solid PSP game. Hey Mac, I did play Jenna Dark and it's such a good game. I finished it on the PSP like years ago. They remind me too much of I don't know if it's related, but have you played Hoshigami? And then after Hoshigami there was that other Atlus game that Stella Deus. Hoshigami, Stella Deus, and then Johnny Dark. They feel like they were made by the same devs. We are very close in design. If my memory is not tricking me. Click on the rocks, click on the rocks. Another tribute. You still got your copy of Hoshigami. Man, I was a fan of Hoshigami. Everyone was bashing the game. It had some very hard stages till you could just kill most of the enemies with spells. But to get the strong spells, you had to suffer a little. But that game was good, man. I loved it. I beat it, and I did everything. But it took me some hours. That was a hard game. Do you have the original Hoshigami? I don't know why they removed the protagonist from the GS port. Lungfrey. Isn't that the name? Lungfrey. It looks like a name from Arthur Legend. I feel like it's something similar. Speaking out of my memory, not checking Google or anything. And they added a kiddo. A small kid. As a replacement in the DS version. You are not a guy that spends a lot to buy games. Romancing Saga 2 Remake is 50. I'm not interested. Ah, because of the price? My brother and I love it. I'm gonna wait till next week for Ender Lilies. My friend highly recommends Ender Lilies. Is it a tactical game as well? I thought Ender Lilies was Metroidvania or something. Oh yeah, it's a Metroidvania. A friend of mine played. He finished it. But I don't know much about this game. It's beautiful though. You thought Hoshigami was a fun game? Did you beat it? Many people that I talked to haven't beat Hoshigami. Because it's hard. There's permadeath on Hoshigami as well, and there are also some very complicated roads to recruit all characters. I remember using game facts back then. The first time I could not get the protagonist's friend, Gray, I guess his name. I guess, not entirely sure. It's a spear-wielding unit. I could not get the guy. I made some bad decisions. But then I managed to do the full golden road. Got everyone. That road's pretty fun. I like the characters of that game, man. I really liked it. Their visuals. Finally a gold banner. Yes, Kyle Alves, totally a gold banner. You guys will wait for a see if it's good enough. Oh, surely. Watch my gameplay. I'll be playing it on release, from start to finish. I'll try to play daily instead of weekly. But we'll see. You'll have to see. 3 months from now, right? Is it really 3 months or a little less than that? This game has the potential to be something very cool. I'm finishing Romancing Saga 2 right now. And I wonder what they will do with some of the events of that game. You broke the rock. Okay. You broke the rock. Oh no, man. So many times you have to click. Sometimes more than 10 times. Whoa. Will you be pulling Kyle for the 7 heroes? I'm waiting for Hans to post the preview because he makes such an amazing work, man. And it really makes it easier to discuss the changes in global. That's why I love records in UniverSe. Way too many clicks. Been waiting for a good banner to come back to the game. Did you stop playing, Kyle? And why did you? Are you logging daily just to get free gens? Joe and Bert, you can guarantee, you mean being good? You're only logging to collect gens, I see. That's what many people do. Max says, man, now I'm thinking about Hoshigami. I wonder if I can play it besides emulation. You can play on Nintendo DS. There's a remastered version. I don't even know if that is a remastered version. I don't really like it better than the PS version. It's a strange one. But there are some quality of life updates. Let me see if it's really lung free. Hoshigami lung free. No, it's probably not that name. The original protagonist is Faz. Ah, yeah, I also don't like the art for the DS game. They made it worse. How can they remake a game and make the original art worse? How is that even possible? Original Hoshigami for PS1 has better art style. Do you know that these people that work on Hoshigami are on Atlas? I don't know if all of them, but they eventually developed Stella Deus, and then after Stella Deus, they developed that Shin Megami Tensei game, Devil Children. Is it Devil Children? Second. The one that you have to play in some days. That had even remakes for the 3DS. Devil Survivor, sorry. Devil Children, something else entirely different. They developed, yeah, these games. The DS weaker console than the PS1. No, I'm talking about the art style from the cover even. They hired a different artist to redraw and made the characters look worse. Extremely generic. Really, really generic. Why any of these new 7 heroes help beat the 7... will any of them help beat the 7 heroes fight? Good question. What is your problem with the 7 heroes fight? Damage? Debuff? Buff break? Depends on what you're missing. I just assumed they had to make changes to make it work on the DS. No, but I feel like this was probably just design choice. It's the character portraits, the box art. This has nothing to do with the limitation. They just thought that this other artist was better. It was extremely more generic though. Man, I remember my school days with Cher. He was such a delinquent, but the girls loved him. Kyle? No. We didn't study together. You're joking, right? Because I was not a delinquent. The girls loved me? That's also a lie. No, you must be joking. I was a delinquent. Is this multiverse? I was bullied when I was younger. Just because I was too high, too tall. You know that sometimes people see me on the street and say, "Hey, Thiago," because my name is actually Thiago. Long time no see, and I'm like, who's the person again? I have bad memory. I knew Cher was a bad guy since the beginning. Doing the bad guy roads on JRPGs, right, copy? Then Tag will help on the 70 fight, at least with damage. Your problem with the 7 heroes fights is the random killing your people on the last phase. But killing because of the fast skill. Because the fast skill is what sometimes kill us. And then it's a number of factors. Usually defense boosts not being enough. Status were also a little too tight. Oh, a lot of post signs. Yeah, they did try doing that with the remaster. Look at Star Ocean 2 art. Every release got new art. But the new art in Star Ocean 2 is so good. It's amazing ass. Really good. Star Ocean 2 Remake is one of the best cases of remasters in... It's not really a remaster, it's a remake. In all reality. Really good example. Another game that had a strange new art was Radiant Historia. That always confuses me with Radiata Stories. Radiant Historia had new art when they made a remaster. That was not really better. There was a princess in that game that had short hair. And she looked like that and she was amazing because she was short of a strong woman that didn't want to play by the tropes. And they made her generic anime protag. Go look up and share HS photo. He looks like school chooser. HS photo? High school. High school. Okay. No, I never wear caps. Speaking of 7-0, where is your attempt again, Cher? You skip it, Poe. But who can replace Poe? I don't know all of the characters by memory, so... Aha! I already have all the 3 stones. Let me offer. Ah, the post signs are hints on where to find the stones. At least this time they allowed us to get the stones before we could actually see where to use it. The first hidden stage. Summit of Unknown Tower. What's your question to answer? You have better memory than me. You always say what the characters do, and I don't know. I said that the character name was Langfrey, but it's Lingray. It's similar. It's similar. Not so far from it. But that's the thing. The Hoshigami developers eventually created Stella Deus, and then they eventually created the Devil's Survivor games, and they then made the Persona Tactica game. Seems like there are 4 teams on Atlus right now. One that develops Etrian Odyssey, one that develops the tactical games, and 2 main ones that develop Persona and Shin Megami Tensei. They are now split into 3 actually. Yes, split into 3. Because they started developing Metaphor with the original Persona 5 team. They hired new people to develop Persona 6. Ah, just that. Fion. Are these hidden stages actually worth doing? You'll only be unlocking for gens. Not really, to be honest. They are only worth if you are a hardcore player, because look, you don't get much from this. When you beat the enemy, you're gonna get level 99. The rewards don't have gens. It's just usual stuff. No gens and double S weapons. Why would you use double S weapons? I know some people on JP did 7 heroes with Hana, Dentarg, and Bokon. Oh, that's interesting then. I didn't try Hana for 7 heroes. I don't know how well she will do. Okay. Now I have to travel back to the first stages. Use the rope that I got, lantern. I got a lantern. You are able to proceed. You just happily wait for Johan. What does Johan do anyway? 4 items. Only that? Let me click everywhere. But, I don't think there is anything here. And that only makes sense since you got the buff from her and everyone is on delay. Maybe need a buff break. Slash defense weakening. I see. The Dentar gives Hana 4 BP every time she attacks, so it works out pretty well. 4 BP? What does the Dentar does then, Chaos Piper? It still doesn't say cleared. Why? Maybe a boss fight that I didn't do the challenge version. Oh no, there's one stage here that I didn't do it yet. Nah, he's a slash. Weak point? You mean blunt weak point? Then Targ gives 4 BP in OG Gouge when someone attacks with blunt element. 4 BP, it's more than 3. Ah, that's why he is the evolution of the elemental leader. It's an M-Arts version of him, right? Oh, an M-Arts. I need more M-Arts. Will he allow me to beat the M-Arts Remembrance? Then Target and Adart will be best friends, just you know it. They have always been monsters. Been trying the recent attacks by myself, been looking up your guides, very humbling experience. Are you pulling for the meta units, Mac? Medium will gouge to whatever attacks and one random person. Sometimes since you didn't read the chat every time, my chat's delayed. You are a keyboard warrior. Johan has last week. Ah, okay. Okay. Ah. I was talking about Dan Target and then talking about Johan. Johan has last week, and then you're gonna use him together with Kihachi, of course. We already have the Fornews to improve her damage, now Madeline to improve lightning damage. We just need someone to improve her slash damage. Oh, I don't have the rope? I don't? Where is the rope then? Let me check JP here. It's on a cliff. On a well. Forgotten Cliff. I think... No, it's not Forgotten Cliff. Click on stones? Dentag will help, but I think you need more defense boosters. Dentag doesn't give anything damage reduction. I clicked so many times on the stones. And the translation doesn't really help. Sometimes they translate stages with completely different stuff. Mountain of Evil. Steep Mountain, maybe? Ah, it must be here. Oh, it's not here. I do get some meta units, but I try by myself to test your knowledge. Think we take or granted. Because yeah, some fights are designed for meta units, Mac. Even if we tried our best, we not be able to beat. Dentag will help, but I think you need more defense boosts. Ah, for remembrance, yes. Thanks. I have creator for the intimidated skill. I have Resin, I have Asper Boy. I don't know if I'll have enough. Strange. It's a Susho Cliff. There's nothing here named Susho. The only cliff is Forgotten Cliff. I'll have to check one by one. It's a place that has a well. Of course it's not here because there's no well here. Not here as well. Not here. Nope. You think it's on the final page, copy? You'll get there. Doesn't seem to be here as well. Either way, just needed to PayPal. Thanks for making... Oh my gosh, thanks so much, Mac. Really, really. I didn't know. Let me check here. It was straight out to PayPal. Thanks, friend. Certainly helps us. Let's send virtual hugs to Mac. And thanks. Thanks so much for supporting the channel, friend. Let me also update. So you think only ScherBR S2 was really buffed? Thanks, Mac, again. A lot of hugs for you. But it is fine to try yourself first, Mac. That's exactly what I do. I don't read JP stuff because I want to try myself first. But if I can't beat stuff, then I ask help from the community on the comment section and all. And even if you don't beat, you should not worry because, you know, I play this game more than most players. That's why I beat it sooner. Because I'm a content creator. People that are not, they don't need to beat stuff at day one, for example. It's sometimes fun to just try other squads, non-conventional squads as well. You were kind of expecting a lot of volume in the bin already with just 7 characters. Yeah, they didn't buff much, it seems, right? I don't know, Copy. You said last page. I can't seem to find as well. Maybe here. Ah, the big stage. I haven't done the big stage yet. My bad. ScherBR still like Xeno. Ah, but for cold, right? Or is it cold in Pierce? I had to check. Pierce in cold. Yeah, the Targ looks cool, man. Also, Mac, if you're still here, I'll be streaming Banner Talk some hours later. I'm just finishing book because we got one, right? Aha, Hans just posted a preview. I need to check something with my friend, the one that is hospitalized. I need to see him today. So it depends on his exams and if he can receive visits today. Then I'll try to schedule the banner talk in between. 6 minutes ago. Nice. Do we know about buffs now? Did someone translate? Yes, Builder. It is on Reddit. You can check. I'll be doing banner talk. I don't know if I'll be doing it right now after finishing this or if later. It will depend on our reply here. But I think I'll only visit him at 6 p.m. or something, 4 p.m. If so, I will do a banner talk as soon as possible then. There's barely any change. And Hans Fortitude was tired and he didn't check for status buff. I know. This is a big undertaking job, Hans. Hey Higa, welcome. Hope your friend gets better. He's already getting better, man. We had some good news yesterday. Thanks, Eikai. Yeah, I'm super glad to hear you as well. I was talking to him. He was replying to me till 2 a.m. We were discussing stuff. Those are very good news. Thanks, Captain. Yeah. But he had a health plan. It really helped. He just replied. That's really good. If they are allowing him to use a cell phone, it's because he's not sedated. Yeah, banner previews live, but no changes for Myro? When I finish this book, we'll probably do a dinner talk. Small changes, but it is RNG. Yeah, Gloom Dancing Blade already got buffed on Global. You're right. Clicking the barrels. I have to click like 20 times now to be sure that something doesn't happen. Really? Just one fight in barrels? Oops. I'm looking at it right now and barely any changes. Kazinci will not work for too long, poor one. You are waiting for Bert to decide to pull for no or not. Depends on possible global buff for Bert. They will buff those banners for more than the 7 heroes one. We already have 10% rates here, so they didn't need to buff much. But Joe banner will receive better buffs. Maybe Joe won't get as much, but Bertrand will. That's my feeling. My friend is showing the hospital. With trying to be active, get some fresh air, and so indeed. Keith says this is because the banner was already good and they didn't make many changes. It was because of both being good enough and having 10% rates. It's double the normal. So 7 characters. It means that you are spending less to get more characters. Use Power says I also want Noel, but I really want to save because there's a ton of characters around Saga Emerald Beyond release. You're right. Do you now have the same abilities for news, but for Cold and Fire? Ah ha ha ha! But you can still combo them together, no? The scale of replacement is now site. Wagner's is on top. In our Saga website, Wagner's is on top. Where do they say that, Viga? It's not just Saga Emerald Beyond, I also really want the Romancing Saga 3 characters. They are very, very recent, past month, right? By the time that we get them, we will want the next ones. That's the problem, man. The way that we can see the future hurts our opinions. We make a new accessory for Romancing Saga 3. Romancing Saga 3 banners are too good. Wagner's keep getting stuff related to OG, right? Last 3 styles. The tier list is divided in categories: looping, uniqueness, replaceability, and general content. Didn't know. Here we can click the well. What else is here? Don't tell me that there's nothing else. Maybe. There's a boss then. Mighty foes. Ah! Of course. Ukwai. I still have a squad, name it Tukwai. Thought I had two. So let's do it. Very paranoid about clicking on waffing now. The game made me do this. I'm a degenerate. Romancing Saga Tribune started right after Saga Emerald Beyond 1's ended. But they spent almost 2 months doing Saga Emerald Beyond banners, so it takes time to get there. I didn't know that now Roman Saga had a tier list. Oh my god, I pressed it wrong. Alpha. Sadly, there's one problem. You may not be able to receive visits today because of some procedures. Another time, I'm trying to visit him for the past 2 days. Cold damage. They don't really. They have user rankings. That don't get updated. That's what I know. Didn't know about the tier list. And also, sometimes those rankings are not really trustworthy. There's a lot of favoritism in there. Those mythical procedures can be very complicated and overwhelming. Yeah, because he has to stay in some specific places, and those places don't allow for visit. Gotta be strong. Very strong. He's already a winner. The style evaluation, which is voted by players, there is 3 votes. And when it's voted by players, you know, that's why I said that there can be some favoritism. Don't complain about my wife. This type of stuff. My wife is better than yours. You know that these things happens. Already beat it to Kwai, should be easy. Aha! You beat this in 4 turns, easily. A lot of cards get voted really high and they just don't get used much. You are right. Saw it many times. When you give the power to the players, to the people, it may lead to some strange stuff. They may not fully evaluate a character. People will also just rate things all 5 stars for no reason, like Vagan is not a farmer. Yeah, some cards must have like a 1 for farming, but they don't want to do that. Will we finish? Depends on Katarina, I guess. Yes, we did. We already had the squad, we already had everything equipped. Now you have to unlock the 2 hidden pages. Oh, Joyce Mango is here sending gifts. Once more, Joyce Mango, thank you so much for doing that. Higa got it. Thanks so much, Joyce. Let's send thanks, virtual hugs, and emojis to our friend. A virtual hug and also a mango emoji. Of course, thank you, friend. Iga now can use emojis. Now I can use the rope. Here. How are you doing, Juice Mango? Hope you are doing fine. And did you have any other problem with your account? Or is it running smoothly? The thing is trying to catch a bird. Maybe not a bird or insect or anything, but she makes a strange noise when she sees flying creatures. Here, Bertrand stage. Aha, click in the center. Ah, that was the thing that I was missing. Clicking on the center. Unlocked Barthélemy as a boss. Okay. Is she a chicken? No. Everything's good. Link it act to Facebook to be safe. Yeah, Facebook seems to be the last of the problems. Where's Conquest devs? We'll know tomorrow. Was talking to Sluk about the best usage of gens. In the 7 heroes banner, we have 7 heroes, so 7%. If you are planning on using free gens, you have a chance of getting off banners. If you use pay gens, then you won't have off banners. But if you're also planning to pull on Joe and you will not purchase gens for both banners, it's better to save your pay gens for Joe and play your luck on 7 heroes banner. Because the PT point for free gens will be cheaper when you consider the drop rate for free gens. And also it's 70% chance of a pool being a premium style. And if you compared to Joe, it's 60%, so a little higher. Bio says, who is the prize of the 7 Heroes banner? I still don't know, Bilder. I don't know by memory all of the characters, so I have to check when I do the banner talk. But I think that Dentarg, Noel, Rock, Subir, and Wagner will be the most famous. The Bokon is also famous for a time. Igual banner should come with a page, at least granted that page will be moved to this book rather than the previous. Ah, yeah. Probably. When I'm going to do the banner talk, I'm still not so sure, but it may be in 2 hours or something. Or maybe I have to do it straight out after this one because I have to confirm something to visit my friend. Because that way I can finish this and start banner talk and then go visit him. Pardon JP is considered very good. Tier 0 for a while. How does he do? Okon might be good if you have his last style. It's more Enervate. Ah, yeah. I don't have that one. Mountain of Evil Spirits still does not say clear. Ah, because I didn't clear the challenge version of the stage. Now I have to unlock the hidden pages. The hospital that he's in, it's not so nearby. It's probably 1.5 hours of traveling. So if I start the banner talk now, I will end in time. Yes. I mean, I still have to unlock the hidden pages. No, Jujubinha. Ah. At least she wants to jump and she never appears on streams. This is Jujubinha. She's the most adorable creature. She never hurts anyone. She doesn't fight. Just defends herself. Right, Jujubinha? She hardly ever jumps, but she did. You already got one hidden page with the stones. Yes, now it's 2 more, right? Clear Tower of Bargaining 3 times. Oh, we're the first characters of the game. Oh, I'm using a boss squad. Bart is skill and spell type passive. Gives a variety of passives. Okay. I'll check later. If I want a chance to either Rock or maybe Michelle, I have to give up on Liz at this point. You have to decide if you go for Rock or Michelle, Holiajor. Going for both will hurt you. Remember that you can still get these units later. Sometimes you want to get these units now and they will be available on reruns. I have to go to the Tower of Beginnings. Here, and bring Polka Squad from the start of the game. Stage 3-3. It's not here. Ah, because it's the background of the start of the game. Oh, that's nice. Clear with Polka. That's interesting. Shallow will be a case of only if Joe and Rock don't require a ton of gens. We have to think about the worst. So it's Polka. Fast damage dealer Polka. Then it's Therese. Remember when Therese didn't have any SS style? And then it's Bear, right? Cat. Yeah, the starting team. It was this cat though. Actor. Only lies I never got the premium style. Ah, reset the team. How do you reset a team? Click on change. Where do you reset? She has, but I don't have the premium style. Oh, it's strange that Fusion Veteran leveled up has 65 weapon power, and other double elemental weapons have only 64. Strange. Not complaining, but strange. Archer reset mode and choose the party. Ah, okay. No worries, we already made the party. Have to run 3 times. Even then, triple S weapons and go. Exactly, just did. All the Darcy's Michelle main flaw was having 6 LP and then Gauntlet. But will that apply here when most cards have 6 LP? Ah, that won't apply here. You don't know what she does, but you still want her. Don't change, you have to click the reset button. Strange. Ah, the enemy resists fire damage. Ah. Two LP penalty. On UniverSe. I need to do it 3 times. You really try to make characters look like their versions. It has to have a trade-off, right? One of the only characters that didn't have trade-offs was Soji. Only 1 LP. I don't know, maybe back then he had some good power. For farming, but not for real boss fights. At least the enemy doesn't do much damage. Right, Jujubinha? One more run. This will give me a bow. Well, I think Nameless said there are 3 hidden stages here, but no, it's just 2 hidden stages. Are you still there, Nameless? Yeah, Poga, only 2. Stage unlocked. A total of 4 hours stream to do it all. And that's because I had done some stages before. She's like Blunt Madeline. Used with Tatiana and Cat. Weak point? Laceration? You're releasing too many characters with this stuff. Elemental weak point. Elemental defense boost. Okay. Those are easier to trigger than elemental physical types. So guys, I will be doing banner talk in a few. I will finish this stream first, of course. And I'll start another one in a few. Maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes or something. 10 minutes will be better. Right, 20 minutes. Cappy already said bye-bye. He's the first one to say bye-bye. Maybe he's a fan of NSYNC. Bye-bye. Yeah, I got the bow. I clicked it too fast, but that was a triple S bow. So guys, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I will finish this stream now and start another one to do banner talk. Okay? I will upload the link in a few. So thanks so much for coming. Stay tuned since we'll be back live in a few. Okay? In 10 minutes. 10 minutes. The first arrive and the first say goodbye. Yeah. Full emotion, right? So I'm gonna leave and check this channel for another link. 10 minutes will be live, okay? Goodbye.